Okay, we had a little blink there. The battery cut off on me. I feel the pistols is a better deal for somebody that's has a slow hand or some kind of handicap with a shooting hand, because the revolver takes pretty much 2 hands to load. This one I can load with 1 hand. And I've got 3 clips with it, 3 factory clips. I shoot the Magtech and the 9 also. I love this ammo. This ammo will not let you down either way we go. It's just impossible. It's just impossible that it's not going to do the job it's intended to do. If you look down in there, what you have is a basic hollow opening, and it's with this jacket peels back on the 9mm round, and it leaves an exit wound approximately 3/4 the same size, 3/4 to an inch bigger than the entrance wound. I've tried a lot of other ammunition from the 9mm, and none of it gives me the penetration plus the expansion that the Magtech does. Okay, let's move my P89 over here out of the way and get to my newest favorite gun. This is the Glock Model 37. Glock Model 37 45 gap. Everybody says the 45 gap, since Glock made the cartridge, the 45 gap was going out of production. Well, somewhere along that time, the U.S. Marshals decided it was better suited for them to carry the 45 gap than the 40mm because of the additional knockdown power, and you can get just as bad as many rounds of 45 gap in a similar size handgun, which this is about the same size as the Model 19 Glock. It holds 10 rounds plus 1 in the chamber, and they sell aftermarket mags where you can get 13 rounds plus 1 in the chamber. And I shoot Federal. This gun likes the Federal Premium hollow point Hydra Shock. I'm trying to get it where you can see that little tit down inside there. That little tit right there expands it, makes it expand to triple its size. This is a plus P load. It's a Hydra Shock. It's a personal defense load from Federal. And I hadn't had to shoot anybody with it yet. I have done some gelatin tests with it and some expansion tests with it, and everything works like it's supposed to. One thing you may notice on this Glock here is I machined grip serrations on the slide forward of the ejector port. It helps you to grip the slide, and you can grip the slide and do a bullet check, or you can actually just reach up and push it, and it'll push it back and load a cartridge like that if you have to. Anyway, it's just a little neat addition I decided to do. I did it in my machine shop, just lined it up and cut it with a cutter, and then re-blued the parts. And everybody knows what these kind of holsters are, so we won't spend too much time on those. I do want to show you kind of a neat little deal that I made out of a camping tool. It had a knife and some the pack had a knife and some scissors and stuff, and this was basically a tool, a flap that came over It used to have a flap that came over and buttoned right here. So what I did, I cut the bottom out of it, used some Velcro loop and tie fixtures. It had a wonderful little belt clip. I don't know if you can see this spring down here, but this spring right here will lock on a belt. You cannot run out of it. And it perfectly fits this Llama 380. You see. We'll set the camera down just a second. Okay. Okay, back to where we was. See it's in the Glock. I mean the Llama 380 is in there now. I use a hook and loop Velcro to hold the gun in. There's the clip on the back. Clip it inside or outside waistband. It don't matter. Upside down it won't fall out. The clip is a little neat little thing on this. I really like the clip because it will, you can attach it anywhere. You can put a band around your ankle and attach it to that band. And it's the best for nothing, cheap for nothing holster that I've ever run across. I tied a little cord, a little piece of paracord here to do a quick rip it open if I want to. And I just think it's kind of cool, and it fits this gun. I made it fit by cutting it off and then taking this Velcro and then tying it in with some paracord right here, and then it pretty much conformed to the gun. You know, and it's just a cheap for nothing holster. It didn't cost a dime. I found it in a junk box that my wife had a yard sale with one time. And I hope you've enjoyed my little tour of my newest pistols. I've got some old revolvers and some other stuff that I'd like to show you later on. But basically I just wanted to get you up to speed on what I had as far as the Glock Model 37. And everybody says the Glock Model 37 is no use for it. That 45 ACP is just as powerful or more powerful. And what they're basically doing, they're basically talking out their ass because they don't know. The 45 gap has better terminal velocity than the 45 ACP. It holds more rounds. It holds it holds way more rounds than the 45 ACP. And it feeds smoother somehow. I don't know why. It's because it's a shorter cartridge and it's got a bigger ogive to go into the barrel chamber, the feed ramp. But the 45 gap will do anything the 45 ACP will, plus more. So do not be afraid to buy this cartridge and use this cartridge, because every state and local enforcement agency I talk to, they're going to this cartridge over the 40 Smith & Wesson. Okay, that's about all I've got today. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, just let me know and I'll answer it. Thank you very much. Goodbye.